Coming to you from the Parliament of Uganda, where this afternoon we expect 6 bills which were brought here for amendments to be deliberated on this afternoon and possibly passed. These bills will provide for the operationalization of the Islamic banking. The 6 bills have to do with the value-added tax, excise duty, financial institutions, forex, amendment bill, stamp duty and income tax bill. Of course, we were earlier on in the committee, which up to this day has been still processing the 6 bills, which shall be tabled later this afternoon for deliberations by MPs and possibly to be passed. However, that on the forex has been deferred by the committee to another day, as members of parliament indicated that they need to understand how this will work. So the others will come on the floor of parliament this afternoon. However, earlier in the day, the Bank of Uganda, as well as officials from the Ministry of Finance, led by the State Minister for General Duties in the Finance Ministry, Henry Musasizi, appeared before the Finance Committee, which is processing the bill. And one of the issues that the Bank of Uganda was here to highlight had to do with the requirement for an advisory council to sit in the Bank of Uganda that will give advice on the different products that the banks will be offering, whether the conventional banks or the Islamic bank. And they contended against that idea, saying that one, it is one of the issues that has delayed the implementation of the Islamic banking, because currently we do not. They stated that we do not have in the country the scholars with the prerequisite qualifications to do this. One of them being that, according to one of the requirements, is that somebody should have experience in serving in Sharia industry, in a Sharia advisory board of a financial institution. So they say that when it comes to other qualifications, for example, we have Muslims with the PhDs in Sharia law, in all these sectors. However, when it comes to practicing it, having the experience, that's where we fall short. And therefore, they are of the view that currently we do not have that in the country, and therefore the advisory council cannot be implemented. And then secondly, they also said out of 50 states in the world, Muslim states, if you are talking of about, let's say, Saudi Arabia, you are talking about all those, mention all those states, only 13 of them have a central advisory Sharia council sitting on their central bank. And therefore, they say it is premature and too early for us as a country to also roll for this. But also, if you look at the East African community, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Kenya, which have implemented the same law, they indicated that they do not have this on their boards. And therefore, they say, even as we roll towards the monetary union in the East African community, it is wise that we conform with the standards set by the others, since we shall be in the same economy. So we are going to look at this in the afternoon as it unfolds. But from the Minister Henry Musasizi, he was of the view that the MPs, the members of the committee, pass the amendments as were provided by them, and the same thing they expect will happen on the floor of Parliament. We shall be updating you, the viewers, on what unfolds during this sitting this afternoon.